Okay, there was battery drainage and I have to change my camera. Before we were talking about classes, hierarchy and exploitation, right? And we said that feudal lords exploit vessels, guild masters, shop owners, they exploit workers in the shop. Now, these workers now, apprentice is somebody who is a learner in a trade. Suppose I work in a garage, bike garage. So I've just joined the bike garage. So the owner says that, okay, तुमने क्या होता है ना, bike सफाई का काम करो शुरू और करना पाऊंगा. So I start cleaning. So in that garage, I'm at the lowest grade, right? Everybody is my hacking, mechanic, everybody. So I will see that the other workers, they will exploit me, right? In the same way, I will exploit the serf. Who is the serf? Serf is one who is available without any money. One who works for no money. Who is the serf? One who works without money. Okay, das, slave. Serf is slave. Serf is free labor. Serf is free labor. Who works in the field and you don't have to pay. Just give him some food. It's okay. Khana काम करने की, खाना देने पड़े और cash न देने. That is. So do you see? There is hierarchy. There is hierarchy, right? There is rank. There is order. One is up, one is down. Up, down, up, down. And this relation is the relation of exploitation, right? And because there is exploitation, there is always fight. Thesis, antithesis. Thesis, antithesis. Now, when there is thesis, antithesis, there is fight. Now, this fighting has two consequences. Either both parties are destroyed, both are destroyed, or one is destroyed and the other wins. When one wins, the other defeated, we call that a synthesis. We call that a synthesis. And this is how society develops. This is how society develops. And this is known as dialectical materialism. What do you call it? Dialectic means struggle between the two. Struggle between the two. In a sense. Okay, let's follow the next paragraph. I'm following paragraphs for your convenience, and you can, if you have the book with you, you can follow me throughout the text. The Bollywood Munshi, Bollywood the guy having hisab kitab and manipulating hisab kitab, right? Okay. So let's follow paragraph 4. Now, as we see class interconversion, finally we have the modern bourgeois. What class do we have? Modern bourgeois class. Or you can call this the modern middle class. Or you can call it the modern business class. Right? Now, according to dialectic materialism, the society will always have two forces. The society will always have two forces. And these two forces will oppose one another. Good and evil. Can they go together? No. Where there is good, evil can't survive. Where there is evil, good can't survive. And the good always fights against evil. Policeman represents good. The thief represents evil. And the policeman is always chasing the thief. Though today they chase for right? They take bribery. There is synthesis. Leave that. Okay. Now here, I said there are only two classes. So now this is a new thesis. What do I call it? This is a new thesis. So it must have new antithesis. See, the antithesis is always born from the thesis. The antithesis is always born from the thesis. For example, day is born out of night. Day is born out of night. Day begins only when the night ends. Night is born from day. Night begins when the day ends. Do you see? One is born from the other. Can somebody tell me what is the new antithesis now? Which class is opposed to the bourgeois class? Which class stands against bourgeois class? Proletarian class. Who is bourgeois? Bourgeois is one who controls property. Who controls property? What property? He has the land. He can hire the labor. He has the capital. He has the organization. He can take a risk. So, the bourgeois has all means of production. The bourgeois has all means of production. Now, who is the proletarian? The proletarian is one who has no private property. No private property. He has no money, no land. He has labor, but he is supposed to sell them at cheaper price. He has no organization, so he can't take risk. The proletariat has no means of production. The proletariat has no means of production. As a result, the bourgeois exploits the proletariat. The bourgeois exploits the proletariat. Or the bourgeois oppresses the proletariat. At home, daddy is bourgeois, mommy is proletariat. In our homes, daddy is bourgeois because the account in the bank is in his name. The house Lalpur is in daddy's name. Cars ownership is in daddy's name. Khane pani bill comes in daddy's name. Bijli ko bill comes in daddy's name. Nothing is mommy's name. Na pata hai? Bill ke jana ghar sodne. Mamu, यो घरको लाभदायक कसको नाममा छ सोध्ने मामु हाम्रो जग्गा जमिन कसको नाममा छ सोध्ने मामु यो कार हाम्रो कसको नाममा छ ड्याडी भनेर सोध्ने you'll be shocked. Most of the possessions are owned by daddy and mommy owns nothing. What does he own? Mommy owns pasina. Come. So mummies are proletariats. Daddies are bourgeois. So daddies exploit mummies. Shocking line. Oh, shocking हुन्छ सुन्दाखेरि. Shocking हुन्छ. Daddy exploits mummy. यो कुरा ड्याडीले सुन्नुभयो र मलाई गाली गर्नुहुन्छ. ओ हाम्रो दिवाकर सरले हाम्रा छोराछोरीलाई भड्काउने भन्नुहुन्छ. तर द्याट इज द ट्रुथ. द्याट इज इट. ए हेर्नुहोस् न तपाईँ छोरीहरू तपाईँ घरमा दाइ हुनुहुन्छ नि दाइहरू हुन्छ नि धेरैको हुनुहुन्छ होइन कसैले आउन सक्नुहुन्छ तर कहिले सोच्छ तपाईँ कहिले हेर्नुभयो भने तपाईँको प्यारेन्टले छोरा र छोरी मध्ये एकजनालाई ओपन अन सटल फेभर गरे हुन्छ अगेन्स्ट गरेका छैन तपाईले लकी फ्यामिली जन्मिनुभयो गरेका छैन तपाईले लकी प्यारेन्ट पाउनुभयो गरेका छैन तपाईँ भाग्यमानी हुनुहुन्छ नभए तपाईँ स्टडी गर्नुहोस् तपाईँले धेरै फ्यामिली देख्नुहुन्छ जहाँ चाहिँ छोरा छोरीमा भेदभाव हुन्छ अब के भयो छोरा इज बुर्जुवा छोरा इज बुर्जुवा छोरी इज प्रोलेटेरियट मैले छोरा छोरी नजन्मिने पाठ पढाउन थालेको नजन्मिने पढाउन थालेको कि अनि यो पाठ पढेर भेदभाव गर्न भिन्न भएर सिक्यो गर्न तैपनि मबाट पनि थुप्रै पढक भेदभाव भएको छ जस्तै छोरा घरमा ढिलो आउँदा मैले कहिले अनइजी फिल गरिनँ छोरी घरमा ढिलो आउँदा मैले कहिले इजी फिल गरिनँ म बाह्रमा मेरो कुरेर बस्थेँ ढिलो किन आउने अनि मैले छोरालाई कहिले पनि क्रस क्वेसन गरिनु भएन किन ढिलाएको भयो छोरीलाई 10औं पटक क्रस क्वेसन गरेँ आप कहाँ गरेँ भेदभाव त रहेछ नि यसको आफ्नै कज होला आफ्नै कज होला बट आई वाज अवेयर कि भेदभाव गर्न हुँदैन माई पोइन्ट इज जति नै हुँदैन भने पनि बिकज अफ आवर कल्चर भेदभाव हुन्छ उदाहरण हुन्छ बिहा गर्ने बेला छोरीलाई छोरीको हात समाए ज्वाइँको हात समाए अनि मैले छोरीलाई ज्वाइँको हातमा राखेँ छोरीको हात समाए यहाँ छोरी त ल्याएर यसरी लगेर मैले ज्वाइँको हात राखेँ राख्दा के भने मैले दान दिएँ भने के भने छोरी दान दिने वस्तु हो होइन तर मैले भने नि त पण्डितले सिकाएर त पण्डित भन्नु पऱ्यो नि त कन्यादान दिए डिस्क्रिमिनेसन भएको भएन हुनुहुन्थ्यो हो कि तिमीहरूको पालमा यस्तो हुँदैन ओके तिमीहरूले गाह्रो भयो छोरी है सरले के गर्नुहुन्छ राइट ओके Can I erase it? Can I erase? Any questions? Modern bourgeois class, business class, money owning class, property owning class. Proletariat, having no money, no property, no means of production. And now, their relation is the relation of exploitation. So, they fight. And this fight today is known as, Communist revolution. What is it known? Communist revolution. And the bourgeois class is known as reactionary class. The bourgeois class is known as reactionary class. The proletariat class is known as revolutionary class. What class? Revolutionary class. Why is the bourgeois reactionary? Because the bourgeois doesn't want change. Why is the proletariat revolutionary? Because they want a change. They want a change. So feminists are revolutionary. Why? Because they want change. They want change. Okay. Can I read it now? Come to paragraph 5. Hope you follow the book if you have the text to read. Paragraph 5. Our epoch, the epoch of the bourgeois, possesses, however, this distinctive feature. Okay. Now let's write bourgeois here. B-O-U-R-G-E-O-I-S. What has it done? It has simplified the class antagonisms. Society as a whole is more and more splitting up into two great hostile camps, into two great classes directly facing each other. Bourgeois and what is the next class? Proletariat. Read ahead, next paragraph 6. From the surf of the Middle Ages, sprang. Now let me explain here now. Let's write here. Let's write middle is surf, and from this surf we have chartered burgers, and down from them we have look, first we had slaves. Who is a slave? Who does not own land. Now, later on, these slaves were given some land. They were given some land. Who gave them land? The Lord, the feudal Lord. Once they got land, once they were recognized as owners of the land, they were given a document that certified Lal Purja. They got Lal Purja. Once they got Lal Purja, they were called chartered burgher. Burgher is one who lives in the town. Charter, you know, charter, Badapatra. The Nepali word for charter is Badapatra, a document that authorizes something to you. A charter is rule. A charter is legal document. Legal document. So who were charter burghers? Now they had no land. They got land. Now when they got land, they began to live at one place, right? They began to live together. As they lived together, the towns developed. What developed? As towns developed, more houses were built. From these towns, the first middle class developed. What developed? Middle class. तिमीले गुगल अर्थमा जाऊ अनि गुगल अर्थमा कुनै पनि टाउन हेर माथिबाट प्यास घरै गरिदिन्छ नि 50 वर्ष अगाडि खेती खेल्थ्यो तिमी काठमाडौँको 50 पुरानो फोटो हेर आजको हेर पहिला खेती गरेर घरै गएर भयो ग्रो भयो नाउ वी हेभ मिडल क्लास bourgeois means middle class. This is today's class. You all belong to middle class. Most of you belong to middle class. I belong to middle class. Neither very poor nor very rich. Okay. Ready, open. Just sit ahead. Paragraph 7. Paragraph 7. The feudal system of industry, under which industrial production was monopolized by closed guilds, now no longer sufficed for the growing wants of the new market. We have here we have look here. We have feudal class, right? Feudal class, and in this feudal class, we had feudal system of production. We have feudal system of production, right? Read ahead. Monopolized by closed guilds. Now, who control this system? Closed guild bana kyo? Guild bana kyo? Guild means business. Guild means business. Guild master means businessman. Closed guild bhaneko certain मान्छेको कन्ट्रोलमा के सबै कुरा. Business was controlled by some people. Under feudal system, the production was controlled by who? Closely, right? Alright, for us, I'll difficult say, you know, बुझ्नु पर्यो as society changes the system of production also changes. Political change and economic change go together. I repeat, political change and economic change go together. Political change and economic changes go together. Say, read ahead. Now no longer suffice for the growing wants of the new market. Now look, we have new market. New market has more people. New market has more people. More people means more demand. Oh, more people means more demand. When there is more demand, there should be more supply. There should be more supply. To have more supply, there should be more production. Right? But the system was old. So there was no more production. There was no more. There was not increased production, but there was increased demand. Demand was increasing, but supply did not increase. Why did demand increase? Because population increased. Demand increased because population increased. But the problem was supply could not increase. Why supply could not increase? Because production could not increase. How about you? The old feudal industrial system broke down. And the manufacturing system took its place. Look, feudal system of production broke down, and in its place what came? Manufacturing system. Under feudal production, hand was used as a tool of production. Under manufacturing system, machine was used. What was used? Machine. When you produce with bare hand, you produce less. But when you use technology, you produce more. So, to fulfill growing demand, there has to be more production. To make more production possible, the feudal system of industry was replaced by manufacturing system. In manufacturing system, tools were used, machines were used, technology was used, and labor division was used. It's like in feudal system, one person prepared this whole food. In manufacturing system, one department sews only the buttons. Another department does cutting. Another department does pasting. Another department does sealing. Another department does ironing. There are 5 departments. Labor division. When you bring labor division, one guy continuously does the same task. When one guy does the same task, production becomes faster. It becomes faster. You produce more. When you produce more, you supply more. Right? When you supply more, the demand is fulfilled. Society ma class जसरी change हो जान्छ नि नयाँ क्लास आउँछ नि production system पनि change हुन्छ as social structure changes, production also gets revolutionized. र एउटा विषय त के हुन्छ पुरानोमा थोरै प्रोडक्सन हुन्छ, टाइम बढी लाग्छ, एक्सपेन्सिभ हुन्छ। नयाँमा धेरै प्रोडक्सन हुन्छ, छिटो हुन्छ, चिप हुन्छ। यो त बुझ्नुहुन्छ नि? किनकि फरक के हो? पुरानोमा ह्युमन लेबरले प्रोड्युस गरेको हुन्छ, टेक्नोलोजी प्रयोग गरेर हुँदैन, मेथड पुरानो हुन्छ, होइन ग्रोथ हुँदैन नयाँमा नयाँ नयाँ मेसिन टुल्स टेक्नोलोजी र फास्ट हुन्छ अब अहिले के भयो अब त रोबोट आयो के आयो तपाईँले फुल्ली रोबोटिक फ्याक्ट्रीहरू सुन्नुहुन्छ नि तपाईँ युट्युबमा गएर रोबोट कन्ट्रोल प्रोडक्सन हेर्नुहोस् अनि फ्याक्ट्री देखाउँछ पुरै काम कार रङ लगाउने रोबोटले फिट गर्ने रोबोटले सबै रोबोटले गर्छ हेर्नु भएको छ द होल फ्याक्ट्री इज कन्ट्रोल बाई रोबोट्स एभ्री टास्क इज डन बाई मिस्ट्री टुडे कति बज्यो मेन रोड छ है त यो बुक छ त तपाईँसँग घरमा यो पढ्दैन सक्नुहुन्छ भ्याउनुहुन्छ मन लाग्छ पढ्दैन है तपाईँले पढिदिए भने मैले छिटो भन्न सक्थेँ कि तपाईँले फ्याट बुझ्नुहुन्छ कि पढ्नुहुन्छ नपढेर के हुन्छ छिटो भयो भने बुझ्नुहुन्न डिटेल भन्दा पनि बुझ्नुहुन्न एउटा प्रश्न अहिले बुझ्नु पऱ्यो एक्चुअली गएर घरमा हेर्ने प्यारा 1 to 7 प्यारा 1 to 7 घरमा कहाँ छ भने प्यारा 1 to 12 सम्म हेर्नु 1 to 12 त्यहाँ के छ हाउ मोडर्न capitalist class development. Thank you.